Yeah, so my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti. I'm your regular host in this cloud every Sunday evening, 8 p.m. And is things that we have already said we would do, so we just have to do it. It's our responsibility to make sure that we come together every Sunday evening to share this information. We will not rest until at least minimum of 1% of Nigeria need to have Kangen machine so that we can promote the good health. With the video that we have watched, we see a lot of things that you can actually use Kangen water to do, which it makes it a need of every home. We don't have to be looking at the price tag of the machine. If you do so, you won't do something, you won't act. If you can't afford the machine, but you can afford to share the news, you can afford to tell someone, you can afford to tell more people to know more about the water so that you can join the campaign, of marketing the machine and save lives. Okay? So if you know you can't afford the machine, then you join the campaign. Bring more people to know about it. Add it to business that you do. Put it in let it be part-time things you do. Maybe you have other things. Maybe you work in an office or you have your other businesses you are doing. But make this a part-time business. So create a time for it, okay? So that you can mix it, and from there, from the proceeds that come from the business, then you can also buy your machine. If you hear me every week, I tell you when I started this business, I don't have money to buy the machine, but I see that it's a good product, it's a need product of every home. So that drives. It's what I have. And today I own several machines. Okay, I have machines and a lot of people benefiting from the belief that I have and pushing the business to this level. So we just have to continue to do it. So let's go to the business of the day. So Energy is a Japanese company is a company that has been existing for over 50 years. And they are producers of Kangen machine. So Kangen machine is a high-tech product that was produced to convert your tap water, your regular tap water in your house into a healthy water, water that can help you to fight the presence environmental that we have in our environment these days, to fight disease in our body systems, to get quality water that can build a very strong immunity to you and the members of your family. So for over 50 years, this technology has been on and is the only ionized machine that have a ISO of 13,485, which is a medical device certification. So Kangen machine is a medical device in your home. So it's a machine that you need to have your home to protect the health of your family. So let's see how we can benefit by partnering with the company and also drinking Kangen water. So join me as we continue. So like I said, it's a 50 years old company. And by you partnering with the company, is very sure that you are going to realize your dreams and transformation of life is going to happen through your health and also through your income. So to achieve this, we present through health to the world, through health to the world. First, the first thing that you're going to experience is called, physical health. Your physical health is going to be improved by you changing your water to Kangen water, drinking water that is fresh from Kangen machine. The health of you and the members of your family is going to be top notch, is going to be improved. Okay, by also introducing the company, the product to friends, your loved ones, you are going to begin to enjoy proceeds from the business, which can definitely lead to financial freedom. And when you achieve these two, then peace of mind will come in. I want to let you know that peace of mind cannot come if any of the first two, one of it is lacking, because there are people who can have excess cash, but they are having serious issue with their health. they are actually not complete. They will use the money they make to start looking for health. So health is very, very important. And at the same time, too, we need to also have good income that can also help us to be able to have peace of mind. So these three is what Energic is actually presenting to you once you partner with them. First is the Kangen machine, which is one that we're using to be able to achieve good health, to build the strong immunity for the family. So Kangen machine is a machine that is called ionized, that produce 5 different types of water. Okay, the first water is minimum pH of the drinkable one is 8.5. Okay, when you press it again, give you 9.0 and also 9.5. These three buffer of, the pH of these steps of 3 can actually, okay for your body maintenance on daily basis, because our internal body systems is actually alkaline. Only in the stomach that we have digestive enzymes. Okay, now the next button will give you clean water, which is 7.0. 7.0 is the water for babies, feeding babies water, and also cooking, and also you're drinking medication. That is, if you have any health challenges and doctors have already recommended you for a particular drugs, we don't alter what doctors have asked you to, but we are only asking you to change your water, change your life. Because water is a very essential element in a human body. Human body is made up of 70% of water. So you need adequate water. You need quality and healthy water for your body to be able to enjoy, or for your body to be able to draw the nutrient in anything that goes into your body system. Even the food you eat, even the supplement you drink, or the drugs, or the fruit that you eat. So for it to get into your body cells, you need adequate, quality, healthy water. Okay, so, but the only thing is, you don't use Kangen water to take your drugs. So you use we'll call neutral water, which is clean water. What we call microclusters. So it's a smaller unit. Its molecule is very smaller, so it might make the drug to become overdose in your body system. So that's why we don't want to have any complication from anybody drinking Kangen water. So stay away from Kangen. You can now resume taking Kangen water. So whatever the residues deposit from the drug to your body cell, Kangen water have the ability to do what? To flush it, to get rid of it out of your body system. The next water is beauty water for your skin. Beauty water is a better for bathing, not for drinking. And at the same water, the same beauty water can be used for your plant. Okay, can be used for your plant in your environment, your flower, and so on and so forth. All right, so that is beauty water. The last button is called strong Kangen water, which is 11.5. 11.5 is not water you can drink, not recommended for drinking. It is water you use for for removing, getting rid of pesticide in fruit, in vegetables, in your beans, in your rice, and all that we eat these days. A lot of chemicals, are found there. So on this chemical too also contributes also to our body system, to organs and all that. If you see the flow of people that's having organ failure these days in hospital, you take cognizance about what goes into your body system. Some point from Kangen machine can be used to get rid of pesticide, herbicide from food. And in 2003, when extensions of distribution of Kangen entered New York, a lot of doctors in US were able to write books after doing a lot of research about this wonderful Kangen water, and they discovered that 11.5 helped to facilitate healing process or faster healings, recovery in any kind of disease. So you are only allowed to take it in little doses of 11.5, okay, not for regular drinks. People with cancer, we have a protocol water for them. They will take a glass cup of 11.5 in the morning and evening for consecutive 3 weeks. Okay, or every day they take a glass cup, 10 minutes after they need to resume their 9.5. And 9.5 have to be drinking minimum of 3 to 4 liters every day. Okay, they will do that for the next 2 months. But after 2 weeks of drinking 11.5 every glass cup in the morning and evening, they need to stop and give a break of 1 week before they can resume 11.5 again. But every day they need to collect 9.5 from the machine fresh every day. Reason it, antioxidant that is rich in kangen water lasts 48 hours, and that is what they need to stop the effectiveness or the activeness of cancerous cells in the body systems. Okay, so they need to be getting it every day fresh for the next 2 months. After then they can now, they don't need to go on fresh like that anymore. So if you have any health challenges and you want to get healings to be permanent, you need to be drinking 9.5 fresh every day. What I mean is, don't collect 5 liters today and you drink it for the next 3, 4, 5 days and you're expecting healings. No. For normal maintenance, you can do that. But for healing, you have to collect 9.5 fresh every day for the next 2 months. After you get your perfect results, then you can fetch 1 week or 2 weeks, no problem. No problem, because there are some mixed informations. You get some place they said you can't get water, you can only use it for 2 days, then after 2 days it's expired. No, that water don't expired. The only thing is why antioxidants get off is because of oxidation is present in the air. So when after you have fed the water, the air goes in. Each time you are opening, collecting water, so the negative begin to reduce. That is the reason why we said you need to drink it within 48 hours for those that want to use it for healing purposes. Thank you for that. So 11.5 can be used a little like that. For emergency cases, 11.5 will rescue that fellow. Now, the last water, which is called strong acid water, 2.5. 2.5 is the water for disinfectant. As a matter of fact, this 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use kangen machine in hospital in Japan for surgical equipment sterilization. So they use it to sterilize surgical equipment. So for hand sanitizer, 2.5 is the best. For healings, for wound and all that, you can use to wash wound, to do all manner of things. Okay. Breast cancer, 2.5 is needed and 11.5 is also needed. So anything of such healings for external treatment, 2.5 is the best. Okay. So this is how this water is being used. So all this 5 water is coming out from the same machine that will, by just a click of the button, you can be able to get all the water that you needed. So for us to continue this wonderful presentation, so let's watch a video that will tell us all these basic things that I've talked about on each of these water. So stay back and happy viewing.
So you've always been told that you need to drink 8 glasses of water per day. But do you really know why? Our bodies are made up of over 75% water. Every cell, tissue, organ in your body needs water to survive. But not all water is created equal. Tap water is full of contaminants and added chemicals that are harmful to our bodies. While bottled water might seem like the better option, the production process is highly unregulated and contains harmful chemicals leached from the plastic containers. Also, this water is acidic and affects your body's pH and antioxidant balance. To top it all off, when it's not recycled, these bottles end up in our community's landfills, rivers, destroying our local ecosystem. So what can you do? What if you knew of one product that not only will give you clean, refreshing, yummy drinking water, it will help you replace harmful household chemicals and help you go green in your entire home? Want to learn more? Here's how. This is your new ST501, Enagic's flagship model that will filter your tap water through electrolysis to produce super hydrating alkaline antioxidant water. This portable system connects to your faucet and is capable of producing 7 different types of waters. First, the water travels through your double carbon antibacterial filter to remove contaminants and chlorine, leaving you with clean, incredibly delicious drinking water. Next, the water passes over 7 electrically charged platinum dipped titanium plates, producing kangen and acidic waters. It's alkaline and full of antioxidants and able to fully hydrate and detoxify the body's cells and tissues. So how can a water be antioxidizing? Well, an antioxidant is a simple molecule capable of stopping the oxidation and deterioration of other molecules. Enagic's industry-leading Japanese technology uses electricity to separate the molecules in your water, leaving more antioxidizing molecules available to stop oxidation, inflammation, and the aging process in your body. This is an ORP meter, which literally measures a liquid's potential to reduce oxidation. The more positive the reading, the more oxidizing or inflammatory the liquid is. The more negative the reading, the more antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory a liquid is. We'll go to Propel. This is actually the same as vitamin water, Gatorade, Powerade, any sports drink. About 400s. Going up and down there. We got Sprite. We all kind of know that soda's bad for us. Diet sodas, by the way, and dark colored sodas are in the 500s. But Sprite is right around 436. We got Kangen. And it's been sitting out a while, so that's pretty good for sitting out. That's negative 483. Right out of the tap, I get negative 800 sometimes. Everything we eat or drink is either alkalizing or acidifying on the body. Unfortunately, the majority of us consume foods and beverages that are sugar-laden, highly processed, leaving our bodies in a state of acidosis, which can lead to illness and accelerate the aging process. By restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health. Since our bodies are over 70% water, the best way to do this is by drinking water with a good amount of naturally occurring alkaline minerals. These are just pH drops like you would test your pool, or anything you're wanting to test the pH of a liquid. If you look at the pH chart, it's about a 4, and then typically pop and sports drinks are right in between a 3 and a 4 pH. When you got your Kangen, this is actually the 9.5 water, but the machine can make 8.5, 9, or 9.5 so that you don't detox too quickly. A fun little trick I want to show you guys is I pulled the Kangen water here. Let's say you've been drinking bottled water for a long time, and you're like, okay, well, how long could it take for the water to kind of help my body? Well, I drink Kangen, drinking the Kangen water. But you guys, sports drinks and sodas are so acidic. It actually takes 32 glasses of Kangen water just to neutralize one soda. Check this out. Take the soda, take the Kangen. One sip. Your SD501 is able to provide water that can deeply penetrate your cells and aid in the removal of toxic acidic waste in your body, also absorbing nutrients and providing better hydration. Let's see this in action. This is my absolute favorite. So you see this Lipton green tea bag? We want this to represent your body. Now, this is not some major scientific experiment. It's just a cool idea so you can see the better hydration and detoxification. So we'll put the tea bag in there. I want you to pretend like you're drinking Dasani all day and you're trying to get yourself hydrated. This is really important for athletes. It's really important for dealing with brain fog. And of course, with the detoxification, it's really important for losing weight and for feeling better, because toxins, we'll even get a little help there. Toxins sit in our cells, and if you can't get them out with your water. What did my skeptical husband say? He said, well, that's not fair. The tea bag was already wet, right? But isn't that cool? That's showing you the superior hydration, better detoxification of your cells. But just so you know that we weren't, cheating, or it wasn't because the tea bag was already wet, we'll go back to the Dasani. You know how when you feel really bloated or your stomach feels really full and sloshy with bottled water or tap water, you're drinking a lot of water? It's because it's sitting in your stomach and not actually absorbing into the intestines. To give you a little dose of science, the Kangen water, between the good alkaline minerals and the antioxidant, it can open your pyloric valve and go straight into the intestines. We actually have the top colon doctor in the world, Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He created the polyposcopy and helped create the colonoscopy. absorbs the tea better. That's showing you how you can absorb your nutrients better and how you can get waste and toxins out of your cells better. It's a pretty cool representation. That's not all that this device can do. Your SC501 has other machine settings that make special waters that can help you go green and chemical-free in your home. The clean water setting has a neutral pH of 7 that's great for cooking and baby formula. The beauty water setting makes a water that is a pH of 6. It acts as a toner, balancing the pH of your skin to make a soft, beautiful appearance. The strong acidic water has a pH of 2.5. It acts as a disinfectant and can be used to replace all of your harmful household cleaners. It's also safe to use topically to replace hand sanitizer, mouthwash, and even teeth whitener. Okay, finally, let's take a look at the strong 11.5 alkaline water. It works as an emulsifier, it removes pesticides from your produce, it makes it taste healthier, and makes your produce last longer. These are not organic, right? And pesticides are oil-based because when it rains, they have to have the oil so the pesticides don't fall off. Well, the 11.5 is our strong alkaline Kangen water that's highly antioxidant, and it actually can remove all oils, which is why you can replace your laundry detergent with it and replace any kind of like degreaser for your stove or any kind of like cleaner like that. But here is my favorite part. So we're gonna wash these tomatoes with bottled water, or just say filtered water, right? Then we're going to wash these tomatoes with the 11.5 water. Oops, gonna make a mess. Okay. We actually have this proven on PubMed to remove between 80 to 95% of all pesticides from your produce. My favorite part is that not only does the produce taste better, because it's not have that filmy, gross, slimy pesticide taste, and the produce lasts about a week longer. So by the way, when you wash your produce, so any fruits and vegetables at home with tap water, the chlorine is actually being absorbed into your fruits and vegetables. Same with your shower. That's why we have a shower unit. Even bottled water or filtered water at home, the chemicals are being put into the produce, but the worst part is it's not pulling out the pesticides and really cleaning the produce like you would like it to. Where the 11.5 can actually penetrate all oil and emulsify it and break it down and pull out all those pesticides. So now that you've seen what this SC501 machine can do for your health, it's easy to see why Enagic says, change your water, change your life. We'd like to help bring the cleanest, healthiest water to you and your family and friends and make a global impact on health, starting with your community. One more note on bottled water. It may seem like the convenient choice, but with all the harmful chemicals in the plastic and the acidity of the water, it's basically a poison to your body. And some bottled water companies take the clean water from indigenous people and they have no clean drinking water, just so we can have a more convenient bottle. When we say a global impact, we really mean it. When you're drinking Kangen water instead of bottled water, it's better for the community, the ecosystem, and you and your family.
Yeah, you can see that wonderful presentation, all the things that you can actually benefiting by owning a Kangen machine. You can see that Kangen water is actually different from every other water. You see, one of the things that I see that this machine does is, water is loaded with a lot of benefit of nutrient that is beneficial to our body systems. And what Kangen machine help you to do to those nutrients is to help you to culture them, preserve them for the beneficial of your body system. Our God is so great, our God is so mighty, and He loves us so much. But out of our own curiosities and all that, everything that God has given to us fresh, we destroy them. And that's the reason why we find ourselves in where we are today. A lot of challenges here and there, especially the cancer. People, you see a lot of women are having this breast cancer of a thing that you can't imagine the ratio of people that's carrying cancer in their body system. But one thing you are sure of, if you are drinking Kangen water, you are very sure that cancer cannot have any place in your body systems. simply because the voltage that G-Ride robot is talking about in that video that we watched before we started this program, it talks about that voltage, that is the healing voltage. And that's why he said the only way he got that adequate stuff is only from Kangen machine, which is Kangen water 9.5. So there's so how you can drinking Kangen water and say you are having traces of cancerous cells in your body. And you all agree with me that prevention is actually far, far better than curative. So we need to take cognizance about what happened in our society and what goes into our body system. GMO now is the thing now. I mean, food that is being modified. A lot of seedless food are being grown right now that is actually more to kill us, okay? So it is left for you to be on the no side so that you can prevent you and your families against such, so that the little money that you earn, you can be able to use it for a better things in your life, not to be carrying diseases and the other. I have a woman in the house, she said during the week in our forum, our friends who have cancer, she died. You understand? So a lot of people are actually listening and killing people's every day. I pray that it should not be linked to members of our family. So let's look at the reason why you should own Kangen machine. Number one reason is that Kangen machine is the only machine that has the ISO standard of 13,485. The only way you can also see that standard again in any medical equipment is going to hospital. All the medical equipment using in hospital also have the same 13,485. So Kangen machine is recognized as a medical device, but used both homes and also in hospital and also corporate bodies, corporate offices and all that. Now, the second is wide range of water, because Kangen machine is the only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. The higher pH and also the lowest pH, which they have, I mean, very, very important use in the kitchens and also in the home, and also will produce drinking water, cooking water, skincare, healthcare, pesticide removal, and also disinfectant. Another thing is Kangen machine comes with 5 years warranty. The highest warranty period for electronic device cover, complete part and labor. Okay, 5 years. No other ionized have that. Those ones they are doing in GRA, they are just lying. Their warranty is 2 years, but they're calling it 5 years because they know that we are using 5 years, because that is what our warranty covered. Okay, I learned that some distributors, some people who will be telling clients that if they cannot afford to buy Kangen machine, buy the other one. I don't know what's wrong with people. You are just being there. You're only being wicked and only concerned about your own, the profit that you want to make. You are not actually care about that client that wants to buy that thing, because you actually know that that thing is a waste of money. Okay, it's a waste of money when you went and used 2.5 million to buy the other machine that they only use for 2-3 years and throw it away and sell it for money to buy another one, than to put 4.8 million to buy Kangen machine and own it for life. And another thing is the plate that is in that machine is not 99.9% titanium. That is why you see they started bringing water that is not quality as when you bought it. Another thing is the antioxidant there will only last 2 hours. Can you imagine that? So you can't, if it is not Kangen machine, there's nothing you can use to compare it. It is not. This is the first one that was produced in Japan, and it remained Japan product that is called ionized machine. So 30 years minimum lifespan use of the machine from the date of purchase. Okay, so meaning you are going to willingness, because 30 years are just starting to use the machine. Patented e-cleaning system. The machine has a maintenance service of the machine, which you don't need to bring it to the office. All these patented e-cleaning systems is something that you have to be doing. If you're using it for commercial, you have to do it monthly, once in a month. But if you're using it for private, it has to be once in 3 months, because the flow, the ratio of what you are fetching on private is smaller to when you are using it for commercial. Like when I go home on Friday, today now, this morning, okay, I had to stay with my machine and service it everything. And I check the water. Even before I start servicing, I check the water is perfect. Even after the services and all that, the water is perfect. So Kangen machine is very, very awesome. So number 6, endorsed by 6,500 doctors in Japan. These are reputable doctors in Japan. The group of them is a bodies. Okay, their report shows that this is a medical device. So that's why they gave it a medical device in Japan, Ministry of Health in Japan. So these 6 things, fixtures, is what make Kangen machine different to any other ionized, whether it's produced in Hong Kong or in Japan. I mean, in China. Okay, this is the only ionized machine from Japan, and no other one can actually be compared into this. Okay, tell your client if they have 2.5 million, let them deposit in the energy account. Then once they complete it, then they will pick up their machine. The reason for that is because Nigeria don't practice credit society. I mean, we don't practice credit system. We practice cash system. So that's why the company cannot release the machine for you to make a part payment. So, but you can pay small, and combine the receipt together, and we can process and get you to have your machine. Now, you agree with me that if you enjoy this wonderful machine and the water, you will definitely introduce to people. So that this will lead us to the second part of this presentation. So I want us to sit back while I share the screen for the marketing plan of Energic. All right? So just sit back and watch. Now, this is Energic marketing plan. The second part that can actually lead you to financial freedom. I believe you are ready to listen to hear these wonderful presentations. Energy marketing plan, it was released in 1994, okay, after the production of the SZ501. SZ501 now is now 30 years that have been used in home, all right? So that when they produce it, because it's going to be used in home, so they have to launch a system that can reward people who sell the machine, who recommend the machine to people. So the company now make this plan, and since 30 years now, a lot of people are becoming multi-millionaires in dollars in any part of the world, and the plan has not been changed. So let's look what we have in the plan. Energic as a business, no proven, I mean, it's a proven device for mass market. That is, like, let me share my own experience in 2022 when we started selling this machine. Up to date, Sama in the house, we haven't seen any customer that says, Mr. Adeyemi, this machine is rubbish. You need to come and carry it. Nobody, except what we are saying is people who buy the machine are also recommending another customer, their friends, to also buy the machine. So you agree with me, it is a proven device, okay, for the mass market. It's a kind of machine that you recommend to your friends, to your brother, to your sisters, and you'll be rest assured that you are giving them a quality product. Over 5 billion have generated from selling of this machine, okay? Over 2 million of this machine is sitting in so many homes around the world. Do you know anyone that drink water? Because anyone that drink water is your prospect, is the people that you need to connect. And I tell you, everybody drink water. Ask Google the drinkers of Kangen water. You'll be shocked that our new president of the United States of America, Trump, is actually taking Kangen water. Even Obama's, all these people you are seeing in the US, they are drinking Kangen water. So you need to join these lovers of Kangen drinkers around the world. Energic business, no monthly qualification. You don't need to qualify monthly. No stocking. You don't need to bring 200 million or 500 million to stock in a shop and start selling. No, all the stockings is done by the company. So you don't load inventory. You don't need to just load it and said you want to resell or add more money. No. The same price the company is selling is what we are presenting to the general public. After you sell finish, you already have your own that the company is going to pay to you once you make sales of the machine. No annual renewal. You don't renew your registration yearly. No, none of such. Cumulative sales. from the date of you register and start selling, your sales will be accumulating and will be promoting you in the system. International borderless means you can sell to anybody, anywhere around the world. Okay, anywhere around the world, you can open any country's market for this company, for the flow of income to your family. Now, patented compensation plan, that is the plan that pays us, is actually patented, meaning the company cannot change it. Another company cannot use the same plan. So meaning it's designed for our energy distributors around the world. On tap market, you agree with me, Africa is on tap market. This is a marketing plan. The seal that is on the plan, meaning it cannot be changed. So we're making a comparison here. This is a multi-level marketing plan, but energy plan is called direct sales commission system. This is the difference. It's a direct sales commission system. There is no any hidden agenda or hidden taking out your bonuses. No, nothing of such. Like in network marketing or multi-level marketing systems, this is one of the plan. This is a binary plan. You have to bring two, and this system has to continue down the line. Okay, even though life is not balanced, but it has to balance it up. So let's leave that aside. We are not here for this. We're here for energy plan, which is direct sales system. So this is you. Once you own a distributorship with the company, that is you. So you can own a distributorship with the company through selling machine to customers. Like the way I do, I talk to them and they allow me to use my name. That was how I came into the system. So you can now start selling. You sell distributor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are your direct sales. Then when your direct sales make a sales, it's called indirect sales. So all together form your group sales. So energy pay 10 different commissions. So but for a time tonight, we're only going to discuss number 1 and 2, 8A and 8-point commissions. This is a beginner stage. All right. Then the second, when you graduate or you promote, then you can now enjoy education allowance up to 10 when a single machine is sold. So let's see how it goes. This is it. To earn 8 points as a new beginner in the systems, you make sales of SZ501 after your name is already in the system. Meaning your first sales is not called sales, it's called purchase. That is when you buy the machine. So they are expecting you to use your money to buy the machine, then you have your name in the system. So your benefit is going with the machine, and also you have a partnering distributorship ID number with the company. So your sales will now start after that first one. So your sales come now after you already have your name in the system. So you make sales of SD501 out of the 4 brands we have in Nigeria, which is 4,837,500. That is what you pay to energy account in Providence Bank or Zenith Bank. After that, the company will remove 2 million naira to pay the first bonus, which is 8 points. To pay that first bonus, they will now use 8 to divide 2 million. So the money will now be in 8 pieces or PS of 250 per slot. So let's go further. This is how the plan is. Once you make sales of first machine, this is you, your position is 1A. So your first sales is 1A line, you earn 250, which is 1 point out of the 8 points. The remaining 7 points, they will spread it among the people that is in business before you. You make sales of another 6 of the machine, the system will also give you another 1 point, which is another 250,000. So the remaining 7 points will be shared among your upline managers. The next one is, once you sell a third machine, immediately the system will promote you to 2A line. That means that third line is going to be your 2A line, meaning you're going to earn 2 points per machine. So you're earning 250 times 2, that's 500K. This is how you start having promotions in the system. Okay? Now, once your cumulative sales hit 10 machines, what that means is those 3 people you registered, they sell 7 machines on that. You see, earn your indirect, which I'm going to talk about. Now, once you have 10 cumulative sales, the system says make another additional 6 with your ID so that you can have a 3A line. Meaning 3A line means 250 times 3, 750. Once you have cumulative of 20, you have 10 before, had another additional 10 from your under your system, your indirect, cumulate everything together, 20, then open another line, which will help you to have 4A line. 4A line means per machine, you earn 250 times 4. That is 4 million naira. This is how the system pays you on every 6 of the machine. Once your cumulative hit 50 machine, okay, meaning you have 20, then your team generate additional 30 added to the old 20, making 50. Then you are entitled to 5A line. Registered with your ID, sell a single machine with somebody, okay? Then you have that line will going to be your fresh line, which is going to be your 5A line. Meaning, on anybody, on that 6 of that machine, you're earning 250 times 5, which is 1,250,000. The next one is, once your cumulative hit 100 machine, this is when you hit to become CSA distributors by sending, make a sales with your ID to have the 6A line. Then you are earning 250 times 6, that is 1.5 million naira per machine. You will see that this is very awesome. The cumulative already helped you to also go in higher in the ranking. But let's look at the full family tree, how the whole thing spell out. This is you. Everything you see in green is going to be your commission in naira. You make sales to your first person after your name is in the system, Mr. Tom. So you are earning 1 point, which is 250,000. Then you make sales to Alex, and you also earn 250. You make sales to Rose, which is number 3, you earn 500. So meaning Rose is going to be your 2A line. Now, on that note, Tom sell to Grace, you see earn 250. Indirect sales, you earn 250. That's the residual income. Once Grace decided to sell to Polly sell to Ato sell to Yemi sell to Ade, going down the line up to 8 line deep. Even Alex and Tom, up to 8 levels deep, you are still earning 250,000 naira per machine. Not your sales, but the sales of your group. People under you are making sales, getting 250,000 per machine. So on the Rose line, anytime Rose sell, because Rose your 2A line, you make 500K per machine. But on this note, your sales is not up to 10, but you decided to make sales to Kim, and you now put it to your direct, use your ID number. To me, you waste that 6. You should have put it under Rose, so that Rose can enjoy 250, then you still collect your 500. Because Rose is still your 2A line. So if you put Kim under Rose, you see earn 500. Rose will also get 250. That's just it. So Rose will be happy, okay, and you're going to get more people. Then you see earn 500 when they started doing that. So that's how it is. So once Rose or Kim sell 3 machines, you are earning 500 per machine. Meaning if they sell 10 machines, you're earning 500 per machine. Now, on that note, you have gotten 10 cumulative. The system says, make sales to May. May will become your 3A line. So you earn 750 per machine. Now, Annie is under Kim. Annie sell 3 machines. You see earn 250 per machine. Bob is under Annie. You see earn 500K. Bob is under Annie. And he sell 3 machines. You are still earning 500K on each of the machines. Why? Because they are in your 2A line. Meaning every sales that come from that line, you make 500 until the money is being exhausted. John is now under Bob, which is level 5. That is, Don is level 5 down. So John will take 1 point. This is how it is being distributed. Bob 2 points, Annie 2 points, Kim 2 points. Now, you are going to get 1 point because the whole point has been distributed out of 8, remaining 1. So on Don machine, you are earning 250, not 500K, because what they are paying is 250 in 8 places. Next is John sell another machine to Dave. You see earn the same 250, but immediately John sell to Dan. Something happened. John will earn 250 times 2, which is 500K. The same thing Bob, Annie, and Kim. So the whole 8 point is finished. On that note, you are not going to earn from Dan because the 8 point is finished. Okay, the 8 point is finished. So Dan is not count on your 8 sales. It's already out of 8 point system. Next is Your cumulative is 20. So register Tony so that Tony can promote you to 4A line so that you can earn 1 million per machine. You can see the plan. So immediately that happened, you see that your cumulative is 50, then send machine to Simon so that Simon can promote you to 5A so that you can earn 1,250,000. Okay? On that note, once your cumulative is 100, then bring in Sam to buy machine from you so that you can become 6A distributors. On that note, you are going to earn 1.5 per machine. So if Sam decided to sell 10 machines, you're earning 1.5 times 10. That's 15 million naira. Now, you can see the way the plan is. This is the reason why you see I'm so engrossed with this business, because I know that we can make a lot of money from this. You don't need to sell 100 machines in a month. If God give you the grace to sell 100 machines in a month, so be it. You make a lot of money. At least you can hit like 50 million naira, even more than that, because your ranking will determine. Okay, your ranking will determine. So now, if it's only 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 machines your team sell in a month, my brother, you are good to go. People who run a task at selling some product, they will still be struggling. They'll be struggling while you are already catch out big. Now, remember this. Remember Dan, who is this level? Leave that door. Dan, who is on down under you, who you are not earning anything from, immediately you become CCA distributors. See what happened? Education allowance will come in to open that place for your bonus. So on Dan machine, anything that Dan now said, after you become CCA, you begin to earn education allowance. And education allowance on SC501 is 154,000 naira per machine. So that's the goodness of this plan. Remember, this plan is there to promote and to push you to financial freedom, which is the second aspect of the plan. So once you become CCA distributors, you are around a leader in the system. On that note, the system will pay you one-time bonus of $3,000 for ranking to CCA distributors. I'm so happy to tell you that I'm the first CCA in Nigeria. The system has already paid me my $3,000. Okay? So the next is, once 2 of your different downlines from 2 lines, either directly to you or indirect, as long as they are in different line under your business, 2 of them become 6A, 6A. Then you say promote to 6A2, and you earn $6,000, while they will take $3,000 each. Once 2 of them become 6A2, then you become 6A2-2. You earn $12,000. This one is the ranking bonus, different to the 6 that is coming from the 8 points that we have discussed, different from education allowance, people that is outside your 8 point. Okay? Now, once 2 of them become CCA2-2, then you become CCA2-3. That's when you join the legacy rank levels. Then you earn $25,000 one time and $5,000 every month, every blessed month. Now, forget about $25,000. I'm so engrossed with that $5,000 every month. You see, $5,000 every month in Nigeria of today with 1,600 is above 6 million naira, close to 7 million naira monthly. And this is just for you become a CCA2-3. So if it takes you, let's look at it. If it takes you like 4 years to become CCA2-3, and you are earning $5,000 every month, is it not better than you to go and waste your time in working with the Nigerian government for 35 years and getting gratuity? So that's why we say this plan will lead you to financial freedom. Next, once 2 of them become CCA2-3, then you become CCA2-4. You go home with 50,000 one time, and your monthly become 10,000. Once 2 of them become CCA2-5, then you become, -4, then you become CCA2-5. You earn 100,000 one time and 15,000 basic every month. Lastly, where we're going to stop, once 2 of them become CCA2-5, then you become CCA2-6. You take 200,000 one time, which is above 300 million one time. but your basic is 20,000 every month. That 20,000 is a lot of money. That's above 36 million naira every month. This is how energy plans is. Since 1994, since they produced SD501, this plan, a lot of people are becoming multi-millionaires in US, in Canada, in UK, in Dubai, in Malaysia, in India, in Turkey, in Hong Kong, name them. So many countries, but it's still fresh in Africa. So my brother and my sister, join us so that we can enjoy all these benefits and also give a good qualities of product of Kangen machine to families. Become a distributor. That's the first steps you need to do. Take the first steps by becoming a distributor. Anyhow, either by you owning the Kangen machine or by you sell to someone and talk the person in so that you can make use of the distributorship ID. Multiple any opportunity available is open for you. You need product and compensation plan. Work in your own time. Nobody push you. Like tomorrow morning, I'm not going to go out in my house. I'm going to be in all through. So if I have any online meeting, I will attend. If I have any appointment, it has to be on call or on Zoom. The time to start is now. The best time to start is now. Yesterday is gone. Today is what you have in your hands so that you can rewrite your tomorrow. So let's get started. This is the bank account details. So if you are ready, please copy the bank account details so that you can make transfer. When you make payments, all you need to do is this. To person who invited you to this Zoom, you need to send your full details, your name, your ID numbers, your ID, either your driver license or international passport. Just screenshot the photo site. Then send the payment, proof of payment. Then we need your email address. We need your address. We also need your date of birth. All this information we need to be able to code your machine so that we can deliver to your doorsteps. Now, we now talk about installation. So, what the successful distributors are doing, becoming a product of the product. That is, even though you don't have Kangen machine, let your family start drinking Kangen water. Let the thing begin to look in your physical outlook. Let every members of your home drink Kangen water so that you can be a product of the product. So share Kangen water among your friends. Once you are drinking, then share with your friend. Share with your loved ones. Let people know about it. Your neighbor might need it. It might be something that is waiting for. The economy is not even warranting somebody to go and be spending a lot of money in hospital. So we need to keep the health of our families to be a paramount thing that we have to take cognizance about. Social media posts. That is, post your Kangen information on your status, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on TikTok, and so on and so forth. Attend live demonstrations in the office, the Zoom. Then this Zoom we're having every Monday, every Sundays. Please invite guests to join us so that you can have more people that you are sharing with, so that more sales can be coming to your home. Then follow up. Follow up is a bedrock of network marketing. You need to do follow up. Like me, I don't joke with, like, tomorrow I'm going to be on phone on all through. It's follow up. I do a lot of follow up, and that's bringing the sales for me. So that's the secret of sales. Follow up is the secret of sales. So duplication, then duplicate yourself in other person. Let somebody be under your team that is doing what you are doing so that you can, leverage on the income. Testimony, share your testimony, have your own personal stories. Have your own testimony stories on Kangen water. Okay, attend events, attend parties, socialize so that you can expand your contact. It's very, very important. Then training is very important. We have a lot of training that we do. So like Tuesday now, we're not going to hold the upper Tuesday, we're going to have another training. So we'll post this to help us. So I believe this I've shared a good news to you. So thank you and God bless you. If you have any questions or any addition, please, you can unmute yourself so that we can have a wonderful time together. It's really been an awesome evening with us on this call. So please, if you have any questions, please kindly put it forward.